Clover Hill faces Cosby at home for the season-opening freshman football contest. Clover Hill receives the opening kick with Aaron Spangler on the return. The Cavaliers, however, would make little headway in their first drive, only picking up short yardage on the run, and the Cavaliers would be forced to punt away. The Titans took over in good field position, but Dante Artis painted a different picture for Cosby as he picked off the pass to give the Cavaliers the ball back. Cosby again turned back the Cavalier offense, and Michael Armstrong punted the ball away, with the Cosby return man picking up 20 yards on the return before being brought down by Armstrong. Again, the Titans would turn over the ball, this time on a fumble recovered by Peyton Grider. The Cavs now go to the ground attack with runs by quarterback Craig Sprouse and by Dante Artis. And on a 4th down and 5, Clover Hill goes for it with Sprouse on the keeper, getting the first down. Next play, and it's Sprouse again, up the middle, off the high snap, busting his way through for the score, and a little extra celebration for the Cavaliers. The extra point attempt by Cameron McCarthy bounced off the crossbar and fell in favor of the Titans. On the ensuing kickoff, it's Cosby coming back, a 27-yard return, with Jamarcus Dobson finally making the stop for the Cavaliers. The Titans in good field position. Jaron Gross made the snag and brought down the Titans' running game to end the first quarter, and A.J. Styles would do the same as they opened up the second quarter of play. Clover Hill held ground and Cosby would punt away. Clover Hill took over but was having problems as well, and they'd give the ball right back to the Titans, who took over once again with good field position. The Clover Hill defense looked tough on this drive as well, with Dante Artis making a hit, halting Cosby's progress. But the Titans offense pushed back and forced their way downfield all the way to the 4-yard line, but that's as far as they would get. The Clover Hill defense making a great effort and a goal line stand. Clover Hill took over on downs with Craig Sprouse working his offense out of the hole with a couple of quick keepers, and then he'd launch one downfield to Artis. And the Clover Hill drive looked to be alive and on its way to another Cavalier touchdown. It was not to be, however, as the next pass to Artis was picked off by the Titans. The Cavalier defense stepping up its game once again as a sack by Ian Dorn forced Cosby to punt the ball back to the Cavaliers. A run by Sprouse up the middle, bringing the first half to an end. The Cavaliers carrying a mere 6-point leads into the second half. The Titans came out pumped up for the third quarter and wasted little time getting points on the board with a handoff up the middle that gets carried 50 yards for the TD. The game would set tied as Cosby failed to make their 2-point conversion. The Cavalier offense took back to the field, but another interception off Sprouse gave Cosby a shot at taking the lead. M.J. Lutton making the stop on the Cosby culprit. The defensive line for the Cavaliers seemed back in form as they stopped the rushing advance of the Titans. But Cosby, quarterback, went airborne and found his target. And though the Cavs stopped the 2-point conversion, they now faced a 6-point deficit. The Clover Hill offense found little success on their next possession, and Cosby would take over near midfield and went on the attack that would push downfield and into the fourth quarter. But the stops by Riley Weimer, Brendan Jones, and Jaron Gross were only temporary as Cosby would score on this 10-yard pass play, following it up by tacking on the 2 points with another pass into the end zone. With 8:36 left in the game, the Cavaliers took over, down by 14, and knowing they must capitalize on this drive. Sprouse and Dobson hooked up early to give them breathing room, followed by a pass to Artis that took them past midfield. Then Sprouse brought the Cavaliers to life with a 37-yard run that found him dodging Cosby tackles across the field, picking up blocks, and taking the ball to inside the Titans' 5-yard line. 3 plays later, Sprouse drills it in for the score, and the Cavaliers' 2-point attempt stopped by Cosby. Cavaliers trail by 8 points with just over 5 minutes left in the game. Cosby found the Clover Hill defense up to the task, and with sacks by Peyton Grider and Michael Armstrong stopped the run. Cosby had to give the ball back, and the Cavaliers started off with great field position thanks to a bad snap on the punt. Jamarcus Dobson would find the weak spot in the Titan line, and he'd explode up the middle to put the Cavaliers to within 2 points. The 2-point conversion being good, the game now tied with 2 minutes left to play. Clover Hill's Brendan Jones made the interception in the end zone to seal the final drive for Cosby, leading the teams into overtime play. Each team with 4 attempts to score from the 10-yard line in OT, and Sprouse drives down to the 4, then carries it in for the score. The Cavaliers unable to convert on the 2-point play. They turn the ball over to the Titans and look to their defense to take the field. And M.J. Lutton puts an end to Cosby's hopes of winning their first freshman game. The Cavaliers making a great comeback win, beating out the Titans 26-20.